Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our fifth grade moving up ceremony. A little different than we've had in the past for our returning, and I know I see many returning faces who have been through our moving up ceremony in the past. But we like to say this is intimate and just as special as when we have 500 people sweating in the gym at the high school. So we've been lucky. We've had some nice cool weather, and we're happy to be able to celebrate this special event with our boys and girls. So boys and girls, when we welcomed you back to school at the start of this year, we made a phone call to all our families comparing the 2020-2021 school year to a book that when you looked at just the cover, you might not want to read it. However, when you opened the book, the story was full of characters who proved to be heroic, determined, and resilient. As we reach the final chapter of this school year and your time as Birchwood students, I can say I've never met characters more lovable and enjoyable to get to know than those sitting before me. You are the true heroes of this story. The lessons we learned about this school year are the same lessons as those that we have been teaching you for the 3 years you've been at Birchwood. Give your best on any challenge you face. Show pride in yourself and the work you do. Be resilient. Things don't always go as planned. And if you never accept anything less than your personal best, you should feel successful. Look out for others. Care about how you make others feel. Be a friend to anyone who needs one. Always look to make a positive impact in the lives of someone else. A simple smile, a kind word can really change someone's day. More than ever, our world needs students like you to lead by example and show others that it is okay to treat others with kindness and respect. Birchwood is a better place because you walked our hallways. And to all of you in this room, remember, once you're part of our Birchwood family, you're always part of our Birchwood family. So you're always welcome back, and we're always here for you. So for all of us in the audience, just boys and girls, as we call your name today, you're going to stand and wait and look out at the audience and stay standing. And even though you have a mask on, you're going to smile big because we can still tell you're smiling. Face the audience and stay standing until everybody's name is called throughout the ceremony. And for our parents, after the ceremony is over, our wonderful PR department from South Huntington is going to meet you outside. We'll take the kids out front by the Birchwood sign, and each of you will get a photo with your child and of your child. We'll take photos, and they'll get emailed to you. Once we get them all compiled and sent to Mr. Ryan, he'll send them out to you. So that'll be after the ceremony. We'll all go out front, and you'll be able to take your photos, and we'll take some of you as well. All right, so without further ado, let me introduce Mr. Ryan and Ms. Carboni to introduce their fifth grade class.
Usually I'm like an hour into the program, so it's pretty quick. Good morning, everyone. How fantastic do these kids look? Holy cow. It is strange not to have the entire fifth grade class here, but I would like to congratulate them, and a big congratulations to my class. I wish you all the best next year at Silas. A big thank you also to Ms. Carboni for all the care and hard work she has put in this year for your children. Ms. Carboni. Thank you also, parents, for your support and for staying involved in your kids' lives. You make a tremendous difference. Most importantly, though, thank you, class. This was not an easy year, as you all know, but coming to school each day and working with your children was a great escape from the outside world. It amazed me each day how resilient these kids are. They are all so kind, caring, and incredibly funny. But not as funny as me. That's true. There is a quote that reads, "They may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel." When I look at your children, I wonder how much of this past year they will remember. I imagine as the years stack up, they will remember less and less. Hopefully they wrote a lot about 5th grade in their autobiography. Sure, it's likely they'll remember a close friend, the state's rap, preposition song, the Notre Dame victory march, you know the basics. But what else? Think about it, how much do you remember about 5th grade? Well, they may forget what I've said for the past 10 months, but I hope they will never forget how important they each were to me. I tried to make them feel that they were special and smart and valued. I thank them for a wonderful, fun-filled year. I've been teaching now for 33 years, and this by far is one of the best classes I have ever had. I will remember them forever. Now, Dr. Seuss, congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kids, you'll move mountains. So get along on down the road. You've got a long, long way to go. But stop by whenever you get a chance. My door is always open, at least for another year or so. Now, for my 5th grade class, and since we're not pressed for time, you can clap for your child when I call their name. Class also. And stay standing. Eva Barzon. Darwin Bonilla Diaz. Michael Cayazzo. Wait. Jeffrey Campos Quintanilla. Olivia Livy Colbert. Maeve Connolly. Kiana Cruz Lopez. Luke DeMarinis. Robert Fonrose. Mia Gunsel. Isabella Izzy Henderson. Sabina Hussein. Micah Kennedy. Vincent Vincenzo Monez. Ryan Nodell. Dylan Perez. Ryan Rankle. That's 5 Rankles I've had. Emerson Ross. Samantha Sammy Sanchez Argueda. Maeve Sharp. Samantha Suedo. Naveen Zahid. And Charlotte Zaid. Congratulations! Thank you very much.
See, I have to lower this. He had to show me up. Thanks, Mr. Ryan. All right, boys and girls, you can sit. And it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Refrano and Mrs. Barrett to present some PE awards.
Okay. Good morning, parents, teachers, and graduating students. It is Mr. Refrano's and my privilege to present to you the 2021 Physical Education Awards. At this time, I'd like to present the Minithon Prediction Awards. The Minithon is an event in which consistent hard work and perseverance is rewarded. It is not the person that finishes the race, but it's those who come closest to their predicted time. And the winner for Mr. Ryan's class is Vincent Vincenzo Monez.
The Male and Female Athlete of the Year. Each year, the phys ed department has to decide on a male and female. These are two students who demonstrate exceptional athletic ability, strong leadership skills, and most importantly, a true sense of what it means to be a team player. The athletes chosen not only demonstrate the confidence within themselves to rise to the challenge, but still remain humble enough to support and show compassion to others. We are so proud to announce Brian Rankel as this year's recipient. He also received the Suffolk Zone Leadership Award. He also was chosen for this award since 3rd grade.
Oh, wow.
I had to wait. I wanted to give it to him back then, but the fifth graders at that point would have been upset. Congratulations.
Wow.
Take a mass break.
Good morning to our students and families from Mr. Ryan and Ms. Carboni's class. When I was a kid, there were certain recipes that we always begged my mom to make. We called them fan favorites because no matter what type of day you had, you felt better after eating them. My brothers and sister and I continue to make them today. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because there's a connection between a favorite recipe and taking the next step in your academic career. Last week during our 5th grade picnic, I saw all those amazing smiles on everyone's faces and found myself looking around and thinking about what a difference 1 year can make. What was the recipe that got us here? We could say that resilience was certainly a major ingredient, but in reality that wasn't all created in just 1 year. It was the compilation of having the right ingredients for 3 years. These past 3 years you grew socially, emotionally, and academically. You mixed in forming friendships, negotiating conflicts or disagreements, and adapted in this ever-changing, fast-paced world. You've continued to build upon these skills, and now you're ready to take it to the next level. But remember, the only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. My advice for you is to take what you've learned at Birchwood. Take time to set goals and appreciate failure. Learn from your mistakes. Nurture those friendships that you started and never take anything for granted. If we've learned anything in the past year, I think that is that we have to look out for each other. Appreciate the little moments and celebrate the many successes in your life. Believe in all the things that you are capable of doing and set your sights high. And most importantly, remember that we are always here for you, whether it be lending a hand or just to listen. Thank you for your resilience this year and for adding your very own special ingredient to the Birchwood recipe. I hope it will also be a fan favorite for many years to come, and I wish you good luck and all the best. And now it is my great pleasure that I get to present the Birchwood Intermediate School 5th grade Humanitarian Recognition. The humanitarian recognition is given to students who regularly exhibit a positive, caring approach to their peers and adults in the Birchwood School community. When I call your name, please stand up and remain standing so we can applaud. Okay, first up we have Micah Kennedy. Congratulations, and congratulations to Maeve Sharp.
We have one more presentation, one more award to give, and this is the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. The purpose of this award is to recognize students who show outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects. Boys and girls, when your name is called, please stand, and as we did before, remain standing until all our names are finished being called. I'm going to introduce Mr. Ryan again to read those names.
Okay, Eva Barzola. Maria Diaz. Michael Cayazzo. Jeffrey Campos Quintanilla. Olivia Colbert. May Connolly. Gavin Cruz Lopez. Lucy Marinas. Robert Favreau. Lydia Gunsel. Isabella Henderson. Sophia Hussein. Michael Kennedy, Vincent Martinez, Ryan Nodell, William Perez, Ryan Rankel, Sam Ross, Samantha Sanchez Argueta, Maeve Sharp, Samantha Slato, Naveen Zahid,
For boys and girls, this is a special award because in all the challenges we threw at you, all the changes, all the knuckleballs, all the different things we threw at you this year, you guys rose to the top, right? You dealt with all of those things and you did your very best. And each of you succeeded in your own way, at your own level, and you worked hard to reach those goals. So this is a well-deserving award for each and every one of you, so congratulations. All right, so that concludes our short but hopefully sweet presentation today. We're going to have Mr. Ryan and Ms. Carboni walk the students out. If parents, you give us a second, and then you can follow out your door and meet us in front, and we'll get you a nice picture to take with your children. So thank you very much for coming. I hope you enjoyed.